Welcome back to another Halloween movie marathon movie review, where today I'm going to be reviewing the movie The Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. I watched this on 4K. This was released by Scream Factory earlier this year, and guys, this is the best this movie has ever looked. I love the Halloween 4Ks. Every single one I've watched has been fantastic. So let's go ahead and talk about this movie, which up until this point I've only ever watched on DVD or the original VHS tape. It's a fun time to watch Halloween on VHS. I have all of them in the back there on the shelves, and the VHS tapes, something about them just brings me like to a nostalgic feeling. It feels like, you know what, this is how it was meant to be watched, you know? This is what people did back in the day at home. This is how they watched these things. And it's just, I don't know, to me, it's cool. It's something special that not everybody gets to do anymore. And it's nice. It's the old fuzzy feeling on the screen. It's the, 4K, there's none of that. It's all pristine. And that's awesome because you see new things, but it's not the same. But 4K, incredible. VHS tape, obviously the quality isn't there, but it is still a fun time. Halloween 5 was released 1 year after Halloween 4, and it just kind of took off from where it ended, except not everything, was resolved. The end of Halloween 4 was Jamie killing her stepmother. But stepfather, not even in this movie. Not even in this movie whatsoever. Jamie is now a mute, and she's living in some type of like mental home for kids, like some type of facility. And Rachel lives on her own, or her parents were away. The stepmother wasn't killed, and I don't know. It was like rewritten weird, and it was kind of just like, oh, how do we fix what we did at the end of the fourth one without having to explain ourselves? Well, let's just write them out of the movie. They're away for the weekend. The mom didn't die, and you know what? And they just sent Jamie away because she's crazy, type of thing. And we have Rachel return. We have Jamie return. Same actresses. Danielle Harris as Jamie. Ellie Cornell as Rachel Carruthers. Donald Pleasance is back as Sam Loomis. And we also have a returning character, Tina, which is played by Wendy Kaplan. She was in the fourth movie. She's one of Rachel's friends, or like her best friend. But she gets a major like upgrade in this movie. She goes from like being a background character in the fourth one that really isn't. She really doesn't matter. Like, she really doesn't. To being like the lead character for some reason. For some reason, the people who created Halloween 5 decided to kill Rachel off early in this movie, and they were like, yeah, see? Jamie's our girl, not Rachel. And then Tina kind of became the big character in this movie, and then they killed her off too. Yeah. So they killed both teenage girls off we thought Rachel was one of the main characters. They killed them both off. But Tina at least was around a lot longer in this one. But yeah, so Michael Myers gets both main final girls, except Jamie's the final girl. She just wasn't the teenager that the teen audience was looking for, so they had to keep some teenage girl alive for most of the movie. Of course, this movie it lives rent-free in my childhood brain forever, because at some point in this film, to try and get Michael trapped, Sam Loomis and Jamie work together to get Michael, and they go back to Michael Myers' house from when he was a boy, and they try to trap him. And it just, oh my god, this movie has some of the scariest things that my memory can remember. I mean, being a little kid watching this movie was the worst. There's in the end of this movie, Michael is trying to kill Jamie, okay, in Michael's house. He's trying to kill her. She goes down like the laundry chute to escape him, And then he goes into the basement and is stabbing through the laundry chute, almost getting her every time. And then she's like, she somehow climbs back up and gets away from him. But it was, oh my God, it's awful. It's the worst. It is the worst because I hate being in small areas. Like, getting stuck in a small space is terrifying for me, especially because I'm a bigger guy. And it's like, if I get stuck somewhere small or tight, that's, oh God, that's dangerous. That's not a good combo, to be big and in a small spot. So having that fear, and she's in that tiny little, laundry chute, I'm not fitting in that. Even at 10 years old, I wasn't fitting in that. I've got big old, shoulders, and it's just not happening. And seeing him stabbing through that's terrifying. Oh my God. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it as a kid. I could not watch this movie. It was the worst for me. And obviously now I could watch it, no problem. And it's almost laughable because it's just like, really, man, you couldn't watch that? But for a kid, it's terrifying. This movie is not as good as Halloween 4. I give it a 2.5 out of 5 stars. We go down a half star from the fourth movie. I think I gave that a 3 out of 5. It's just not as good. They kill off Rachel early on, which is a mistake. They kill off Tina, which, again, if they killed off Rachel, they shouldn't have killed off Tina. It was a mistake. And then, of course, at the very end, we get the whole Thorn storyline. We see Michael get broken out of prison by these bad guys who are a part of the Thorn cult, and it's just really weird. Jamie is just like, oh, what the hell? She's just like, Michael's out, things are crazy, she's left crying, all the police are dead. What the hell? It's a complete 180 from what everyone was expecting. Nobody was expecting this whatsoever, and it's just it doesn't translate well, because the next Michael Myers movie, where they try and dive into it even more, just doesn't work out, because guess what? In the next one, Danielle Harris doesn't come back as Jamie, and they just really shit the bed with the Thorn trilogy of the Halloween franchise. This movie was good enough to enjoy, and then the next one, it's just like, hey, the only reason I'm watching it is because it's the last movie with Dr. Loomis in it before he passed away. That's really the only thing that keeps me watching the Halloween after Halloween 5. But like I said, Halloween 5 is a 2.5 out of 5 stars. Nothing incredible. It's a very mid movie. There's some fun kills. Of course, if you're a Halloween fan, you're gonna enjoy it. I enjoy the movie, but I'm not gonna sit there and say it's a 4 out of 5 or a 5 out of 5 if it's not. You know what I mean? If you enjoy slashers, you're gonna enjoy Halloween 5. That's basically what it comes down to. So guys, let me know what you think down below in the comment section. Is Halloween 5 one of your favorites? What do you think about Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers? Do you think it is better than Halloween 4? Do you think it's one of the worst in the franchise? Is it your favorite in the franchise? Let me know. And if you enjoyed today's video, go ahead and leave a like down below. It lets me know that you guys are enjoying the content that I'm putting out for you. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see more just like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Every day through the month of October, I am making a movie review for a Halloween-style film. Tomorrow, I believe, is Psycho from 1960, which, shockingly, I've never seen Psycho. I, of course, know what it's all about. I've seen probably enough clips of the movie to have seen 90% of the actual movie, but I've never sat down and watched the entire movie. So I'm super excited to finally watch Psycho for the first time ever, and I'll be doing a review on that. After that, I'm not sure what is on the list, but the schedule is on the screen right now. You guys can see it, and I'll make sure that the videos are made all the way through October 31st. This is being done, so it's going to be a fun time. So subscribe if you want to go ahead and watch all that in the coming days. Other than that, that's all I've got for you today, so thank you for watching my review. on Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers, and I'll see yous tomorrow with the Psycho movie review.